here at the MGM Martial Arts Super Show 2010. And I'm here with Ed Parker Jr. I met him several times at the World Trade Show. We kind of cross each other's path. And you know what? Every time I see his booth, I'm always amazed at his artwork. So I want to give a little shout out to Mr. Ed Parker Jr. himself. He's doing a wonderful job. So let's talk a little about what he does. Tell me a little bit about what you do.
The intent of at least my contribution to the United States, or I mean to the martial arts industry, is to provide quality awards for the award system, for belt ranking and so on and so forth.
Yes.
The artwork is designed so that the student or our client base is rewarded properly, and so far we're doing we're getting a good reputation for it. So.
Now tell me a little bit about your background. You told me about you work for a company.
Well, I have a dual life. My father was considered one of the first person to bring martial arts to the United States, so it kind of left me with a little bit of pressure on seeing how I can work within the industry. My particular background outside of martial arts was I used to work in the Hollywood industry doing motion picture posters and album covers for various bands and stuff like that. And I gave up that lifestyle and I merged my art with martial arts, and this is what I've come with. We have some T-shirt designs and some certificate awards and stuff like that, just to raise the bar for our industry.
Yes, and I also noticed, at least at this trade show, I didn't notice last time, that you're an art company, right? That you do work for anybody, right?
Of course, sure.
And now T-shirts. I mean, what would be the wildest thing you did?
Well, I don't know. I probably do about 1,500 pieces a year.
Wow.
So I do quite a bit of different artwork, and I don't know. I've done so many things. I've probably done about 850 portraits of different martial artists.
Yes.
Done probably over 100 T-shirt designs. I think the most extensive piece is a piece I just finished that I showed you.
Yes, amazing.
With the European dragon and an Asian dragon with a samurai warrior and a European knight. I think that's the most extensive piece I've done in a while.
Okay. Now, how can we, as let's say, for martial artists, school owners are watching this, how can we get involved? I mean, say we want, what's the process here to get a certificate?
The way that we work the certificate business is that we just put you through an interview, and we make sure that that during the interview we find out exactly what you care about. I mean, what are the icons? Whether it's you want to honor your lineage, and I have some certificates where I do portraits of the instructor and their past instructors, so that you see where the lineage comes from.
Yes.
And or some people like dragons, but some people like weapons, or some people they don't use a ranking system with belts. They use a ranking system with animals.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter. It usually comes out in an interview, and I make sure that this process gives the school owner and the associations exactly what they're looking for.
So really, you're talking about customizing these certificates.
They're completely customized.
You're not using like a template from somebody, right?
The only template's me. So.
Yeah, the only template is him. Yeah, exactly. So really, everything, as you know, is I'll show you here close up with these portraits. They're amazing. These are all customized. So he actually sits down with you and talks to you about what you really want, and he puts it together and makes sure you're really satisfied. So what's the next step after that?
Well, after that, we go through that process, and if they go through a large belt ranking system, every single belt is drawn and illustrated so that the student, I mean, the most important thing outside of taking care of the studio is making sure that we take care of our client base.
Yes.
So that our students at whatever level, whether it's the very beginning, maybe white belt level, all the way up to the black belt level, that every single certificate is actually tailorized around their ranking system, so that they can enjoy it. But our presentation comes also where they have a folder that it comes in. It's actually like this one over here. All our lower belt certificates come in a folder, because usually when it comes out, we have it so that it actually comes in a folder, because usually they're given out during the test, right after a test, really sweaty. I want to make sure that they get protected. Yes. We make sure that we have a mid-sized belt available, which is this one over here. It comes with a single black mat, and it comes in a poly bag, so that again it's protected. And then we have our black belt size one, which is double matted and also comes in a poly bag, so that usually when it's given out, you know, people are sweating and everything else, but I took into consideration that it gets protected, and that their reward isn't just rolled up and thrown into a uniform bag, and then we're done. So.
Okay, so tell us, is this feasible for schoolers?
Well, as for school owners, the whole premise of it is that as a business, we want to make sure that we provide a quality product for the schools to have a great supplementary income for their studio. You know, we have a pro shop where we try to supplement our income. We have training videos or whatever we have to help supplement our income. Just a student base alone nowadays doesn't help pay the bills, or it doesn't help, you know, at least put something in savings. And we've been finding that some of the schools that use our system, they make an extra anywhere between $10,000 to $40,000 extra a year using our certificate program.
Great. Well, guys, listen. Mr. Ed Parker Jr. here, really, what he did with Diplomas is he brought it to the next level. And it looks amazing. Like I said, I'll show you some up close here. Sir, thank you so much.
Thank you
for doing what you do.
Thank you.
Upgrade this industry.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Guys, I ask you every day as you live your life with faith, passion, and purpose. Take care and God bless.